Mega marriage event, 4th month rituals. Then yesterday, 12th July, youngest son of Mukesh Ambani, India's richest person, married to Radhika Merchant, daughter of Biren Merchant. We already know Reliance Group of Industry Chairman Mukesh Ambani, one of the richest person of the world. And Radhika Merchant's father, Biren Merchant, is the owner of Encore Healthcare pharmaceutical company. He is also a crorepati, Arabpati. And Mukesh Ambani already was told richest person of India and one of the richest person of the world. Now our main discussion is here the analysis of the marriage from the astrological point of view. That means the couple already married, they get strong bonding and they already get divine blessings. Their married life will go and a smooth married life they can enjoy. Now we have to analyze it. Whether the obstacle is there and how it can be recovered. Which planet is responsible for any trouble and how this planet to be tackled with. That is our discussion in different charts. In any marriage event, main two planets is there. First one is Jupiter and second one is Venus. Dev Guru Brihaspati and Demon Guru Shukradev. Both the planet is highest important in any marriage event to make the event successful. Now here the fifth house already it is the love romance, seventh house after the marriage and ninth house after the marriage the fortune and 11th house gain of marriage. So this house is there, that house lord is important. Prior to marriage, 12th house is important, but already marriage is happened. So 7th house gets too much important here with. We already told Dev Guru Brihaspati, Jupiter and Daitya Guru Shukradev, the main planets. Now the problem from where it may come, we already know. The Mars may make some problem. In our general discussion, we call it Mangolic dosh or Mongol dosha. Not only Mongol dosha, the aspect of Mangal, aspect of Mars, that is 8th aspect of Mars, is very much critical. It can make some struggle, but after the struggle he can give some good blessings. So the 8th house of Mars is very important. Now the 7th aspect of Sun is also important. Sun is 12 planet and 3 aspect of Rahu is important. 5th aspect of Rahu, 7th aspect of Rahu, 9th aspect of Rahu. This aspect may make trouble. But when Venus and Jupiter give their blessings, Venus has only one aspect, 7th aspect, but Jupiter has 3 aspects. 5th aspect of child is nurturing and 7th aspect of spouse and 9th aspect related to the fortune, luck. So all the aspects, benefic and malefic, to be analyzed properly. Now we are coming to the chart of Anant Ambani and Radhika Ambani to make it more clarity. Where is the strong bondage and where is the malefic entry and what will be the precautions? Which planet to be more problematic in near futures? Now coming to the charts. Coming to the chart of Anant Ambani, his date of birth is 10th April 1995, time of birth 12 am, place of birth Mumbai, ascendant is Sagittarius, Dhanu Lagna, and zodiac sign is Cancer, Cork Rashi, Dhanu Lagna, great chart of Anant Ambani. Now, regarding the marriage, we try to analysis the chart of Anant Ambani together with the chart of here. It is Radhika Merchant, date of birth 18 December 1994, 1 year senior to Anant Ambani. Time of birth 12 am, place of birth Bhuj, it is in Gujarat. Ascendant is Leo, Singha Lagna, and the zodiac sign is Taurus, Rishabh Rashi, Singha Lagna, the great birth chart of Radhika Merchant. Now both the chart we are trying to analysis. What happens in the chart of Anant Ambani? First, coming to the point. Here it is in the chart of Anant Ambani, the Rahu is present in the 11th house and Jupiter in 12th house. Mars and Moon is posited in the 8th house of Cancer sign. Sun Mercury in the 4th house of happiness and 3rd house of creation, Venus and Saturn. 5th house Ketu is there in the house of Purva Punno. 5th house Ketu is there, so in a previous life he is some pending karma that will be, that have to do in this particular life journey or in future life journey. So Ketu reveals the point in the house of Purva Punno. Pending karma is there. Now in this chart what happens? Rahu from 11th house giving the 5th aspect on 3rd house on Venus, and Mars giving his 7th aspect on the 2nd house and 8th aspect on Venus and Saturn. Now that Mars in the Cancer sign is debilitated, the debilitated Mars 8th aspect is very much destructive. So the 8th aspect on Venus, the Venus signification some extent destroyed, will be destroyed rather by Mars in near futures. So the native have to be more cautious about the planet Mars. Second, Saturn okay in the 3rd house is very good, Upachaya Bhav, Saturn 3rd house is very strong. But here also the aspect of Sun and Mars is coming. So Saturn is also disturbed. The karma will also be disturbed. But Venus-Saturn combination gives too much wealth to the native Anant Ambani. This conjunction, Venus-Saturn in the Aquarius sign, gives too much wealth. Already native is wealthy persons. What happens in the other portion of the chart? Jupiter from 12th house giving the 5th aspect on 4th house of happiness, while cruel planet Sun is posited. So Sun, Mercury, Budhaditya Yog again gets energy by the 5th aspect of Jupiter's. Jupiter's 9th aspect coming on the Mars, that will minimize Mars destructing effect. The Jupiter 9th aspect coming to the Mars. It is the 9th from Jupiter. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. So Jupiter helps. It is already told significant planet of marriage, Jupiter and Venus. Now Venus is some extent in the malefic of under Mars and Rahu aspect. So native have to make precautions about the planet Mars. Mars is aggressiveness, Mars is energy, Mars is determinations, and Rahu is the illusions. So that two planet native have to be cautious. Now again we are coming to the Chandra Kundali of Anant Ambani. Same. In the Chandra Kundali, here Mars and Moon in the first house. And that Mars giving 8th aspect on the 8th house. Here again Saturn Venus is there. This is Moon Kundali, Chandra Kundali. So Mars in the Chandra Kundali also shows its 8th aspect of destruction on Venus. So native have to be more compatible, more logical in any kind of discussions. Rather, Mars may make aggressive. So Anant Ambani have to be lesser their egos, their aggressiveness, energy, the softness should be there for their strong binding. Here Mars remedy or Mars controlling behavior have to be adopted. This is the Chandra Kundali, similar to that. Now in case of D9 chart, in D9 chart of Anant Ambani, what happens? In this D9 chart, here Venus is placed in the 12th house and Saturn in the first house. Here again Mars is posited in the 9th house with Rahu, Jupiter, Mercury, and that Mars giving the 8th aspect on the 4th house of married life happiness. So married life happiness under the obstacle of Mars here again. So that to be Martian effect is there. If they control their Mars, their ego, their energy, they can put the logic mode, their married life will be happier. Here the 4th house lord in D9 chart, Sun is posited in the 10th house, aspecting his own house. So wealth and other benefits, comfort will be there, but Mars cruel aspect may disturb the married life in the D9 chart of Anant Ambani. Now coming again to the charts of Radhika Merchant. Here already told Radhika Merchant, it is the Leo ascendant, Singha Lagna and Vrishab Rashi. Now to compare with the Anant Ambani's chart, here Lagna is Sagittarius and in the Radhika Merchant chart, Lagna is Leo, that is Singha. 9th from the Lagna of Anant Ambani to the Radhika Merchant. 9th house relationship, very good. In Rashi concept, here Moon is in the Cock sign, Cancer sign in Anant Ambani's chart. And that Rashi, Venal, it is Vrishab Rashi, the Taurus. It is from the Rashi of Anant Ambani, it is the again 11th one. So Rashi relationship 11th house and Lagna relationship 9th house, very good. So with respect to Lagna, with respect to Rashi, Ananta Ambani's chart and Radhika Ambani's chart is very compatible. No disturbance here is here. Main disturbance coming already told, the Mars. Here in the Radhika Ambani's chart, Mars is not so much a bad effect, but Mars and Saturn in opposite house. So up and down will be there in their life. Obstacle will be there, but they recover from it. Since 4th house Jupiter and 10th house Moon, both are very strong. Moon is exalted in case of Radhika Ambani's chart in Vrishab Rashi, Taurus sign. So Moon is very strong. And Moon, Jupiter 180 degree aspecting each other make the chart of Radhika Merchant very strong. So compared to the Ananta Ambani's chart, Radhika Merchant chart is more compatible, more strengthful. Here in the fifth house of talent, here Sun and Mercury making Budhaditya joke in the Sagittarius sign. That's why he is a great Bharatanatyam actor or dancer. So this is the chart of Radhika Merchant. In the Radhika Merchant charts, Jupiter in fourth house, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, in the fifth house, eighth house giving the fifth aspect, seventh aspect on the 10th house, and ninth aspect on the 12th house, that will minimize the expenses. So this chart is very good, very strong enough for compatibleness. Not in the third house, Venus Rahu, so much wealth is there, so he gets so much wealth here. In the ninth house, Ketu is present, so Ketu may change something. So Ketu is in the Aries sign, it is not so strong. So Ketu and Mars, both the planet, to be careful, they may change their life path. They have to be more cautious about Mars. Mars giving the seventh aspect on the Saturn. Saturn is the seventh lord. Seventh lord under the seventh aspect of Mars. And Ketu in the ninth house. So Ketu in ninth house, it is the house of fortune. So Ketu is the change. So his fortune may change after marriage. Already he gets so much wealth and prosperous life and richest family in his marriage bonding. So this is there. Changing is already happened. And again when Ketu Mahadasha or Ketu Antardasha or Ketu Patandadasha will come, that will make some changes. Now the Radhika Merchant D9 chart. In Radhika Merchant D9 chart, Venus is very strong, already told. It is in the sign of Pisces. Venus very strong. So already we discussed the Venus of Radhika Merchant more strong compared to that of Anant Ambani. Anant Ambani, Venus is afflicted by Mars and Rahu. Here Venus is exalted in the D9 chart of Radhika Merchant. What is the problem in D9 chart of married life happiness in case of Radhika Merchant? In Radhika Merchant chart, the fourth house Lord's Saturn is posited in his own sign Capricorn. So Saturn is strong. Saturn gives stable family life. Not very exalted or not very bad. Saturn gives stable here in own sign. Again, the family happiness will be increased since Jupiter gives the fifth aspect on fourth house. But problematic here again, Mars giving the eighth aspect on the Saturn of fourth house. So Mars here in the Radhika Merchant chart, again problematic. Mars posited in Gemini sign, not so strong. Also in the first case, Mars in the Leo sign in Radhika Merchant charts, it is moderate. But Radhika Merchant chart when D9, then that Mars in the Gemini sign and giving the eighth aspect on fourth house Saturn. So it is minimized. So here distraction is there. That will be here. Married life happiness will be lesser. Going to the ninth house, Mars aspect on fourth house. Coming to the conclusion, Ananta Ambani's birth chart, and here is Radhika Merchant birth charts. After discussion, the Mars in the Ananta Ambani's chart in 8th house debilitated in moon sign, that Mars energy to be minimized. That means native have to be, that is Ananta Ambani have to be more logical, have to decrease his egoism, decrease his aggressiveness, then bonding will be very strong. And Venus to be strengthened not only by just wearing diamond, maybe so many aesthetic sense when they increases, the Venus will also increase. So Mars is a problematic planet in the chart of Anant Ambani. Rahu also makes some problem. And third one in the chart of Radhika merchant. Here Ketu in the ninth house. That may change. Already he gets so much wealth from his parents, from his father-in-law, that is Mukesh Ambani or Mukesh Ambani's family. So that is there after get married. So property will increase. But here when any time Rahu Mahadosha, Rahu Antardosha, Rahu Patandodosha will come, they may give some changes. That change always may not be very good. So Ketu is another planet. That means the native have to be cautious about Mars, Ketu, Rahu and Venus. These four planets to be cautious, and these four planets to be controlled for their strong, steady, helpful married life.